Here we are, day 50. We made it. If you're here, thank you. I appreciate it. But I guess let's just get into it. So, first thing I wanted to talk about, what is Project 50? Now, I'm not sure how you got here if you don't know what Project 50 is, but if you are, thank you. So it's a challenge I've been doing for the last 50 days. So as part of the challenge, I've had to wake up before 8 a.m. every day. I've had to follow a 1 hour morning routine every day. I have had to do 1 hour of exercise every day, 1 hour of learning a new skill every day, follow a healthy diet. I've had to read 10 pages and journal at the end of every day. So as part of the journaling part, I've been also posting on YouTube and Instagram. So that's kind of my way of journaling, but I have also been journaling in a journal. So just to quickly go through a typical day, I would wake up at 5, I'd come down here, work in my little cubicle back here, do some video editing for my content. So I'd obviously have some of the clips and then put them together, film them, and then post them. Then after that, I'd normally start getting ready for school or work or whatever I have on that day. So that would bring me to around 7, and then, out of the house 8-ish. Go to school. As soon as I get home, I would try and do my 1 hour of exercise straight away. Otherwise, a bit later in the night, maybe just before dinner or even just after sometimes. I would usually just read my 10 pages at some point throughout the day, often at the end of the day, and then I'd journal straight after. For following a healthy diet throughout the day, I aim to have just whole foods, so there'd be a lot of times where I would skip breakfast in the morning. For the food I would bring to school, it would usually just consist of something like mixed nuts, a protein bar, a fruit, and then maybe a sandwich, or otherwise some oats maybe, or a hard-boiled egg. Now I'm actually trying to start getting on a even more strict diet. I'm trying to cut down on my carbs, kind of moving into keto a little bit, for those of you who know what that is. And then at the end of the day, I would sit down at my other desk up in my room, because yes, this is not my room. It's just quiet down here. I journal for anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, which is always a good thing to do before bed. It's a good routine, and I'm hoping to keep that routine now that I'm finished Project 50. So in relation to what I was just saying, there's a couple things from Project 50 that I plan on keeping even though I'm finished now. I think having an hour of exercise every day is a very good routine to get into. It's very powerful, even if you're not doing a hard workout every day. So I would be doing intense workout most days, and then if I ever need, a equivalent of a rest day, I would just stretch or maybe go for a run, some light cardio, anything like that. Still counts as exercise, or even just going for a walk if that's all you can do. But definitely just aiming to do 1 hour of exercise every day. It's a very good goal to have. I think we should all be trying to have healthier diets, so I would definitely like to keep that, and I'm moving into even more strict of a diet now, hopefully. I also definitely think you should journal. It's definitely a good habit. I'm going to do my absolute best to keep journaling every night. Now, I will say there is some hard parts of Project 50. It was definitely hard on some days when it was really busy. I might have had school as well as work in the afternoon, so I wouldn't always be able to fit in an hour of exercise and an hour of my editing, even though I would normally do that in the morning. So if I ever did miss anything, which there definitely was times, I would make sure I write that down, and then at the end of the week on the Sunday, I would make sure to run 2Ks for every rule I've broken. So just last Sunday, I didn't break 5 rules, but I was doing a 10K run, and I think I'd broken maybe 2 rules during the week, so that accounted for that. But I also just did 10K because it was my last official run of Project 50, so I thought I'd smash out a good run. But yeah, it's definitely hard to try and fit all that in every day, but I recommend everyone to try it. It's a good thing. Even if you don't do all 50 days, just do 20. Just do 10 if that's all you can do. But just try it. However, there were some parts that I found very easy. This particularly being the reading, because I already loved reading. I was reading most days anyway. And also the journaling. I found it a very nice way at the end of the day to just sit down and get my thoughts off the page onto the paper. It's a good way to calm yourself, get ready for bed, and then have a nice, good quality sleep. But yeah, as I was saying, this is definitely something I'd recommend for most people to try. I think even if you can't do it to the full extent, you can change some of the rules a little bit. You can dial it back. You can do it for only 25 days. I recommend trying it. So, what am I doing moving forward? Honestly, I don't even know. There's a couple things I'd like to do. There's a couple new skills that I want to try start. I want to get into calisthenics. I want to try start animating. It's a skill I've wanted to have for a while, but I think I might start trying to get into it a little bit. Yeah, like I was saying, I want to get into the keto diet a bit more. I think it's a very good diet. You should listen to what Andrew Huberman has to say about it. There's a lot of good health benefits to try it, so that's what I'm going on. I'm also trying to learn some other stuff about social media management. I'm going to try and help Luke out. Luke, my brother, go follow him if you're not. But basically just helping him with his stuff, doing editing for him, because definitely was hard, because I am happy to edit, but hard editing my videos as well as trying to help edit him. So it's good to be able to stop that now and focus a little bit more on one thing. So there's lots of plans or ideas I have for the future. Not exactly sure how it's going to turn out, but as far as posting on Instagram and YouTube, you won't see quite as much of me. I'll try and post every now and then if I can, but not every day. So that's it. Until I see you next, which is who knows when. Peace out. That was kind of awkward. Doesn't have to be good, does it?